DVLA boss no you were nikwi
yeah
ese we de wafum kwan
nikwi afum kwan
wafum kwan when say wo hwe ya hyenka adwuma no mu a emra bebre wo mu pa na per regulation na okoku ti ye no any offenses no a ono align up hwe ene gu ha bebrebe yi ni omde ba abonten ni
yes
ese o car seat ate o car seat ayefi o here not back where to just a whole lot o car to wisie any honkro no by pacho say about 48 offenses e be fa you can say driving schools ho e be fa just say or they are fa be a chere say obenye sika dey agu ni bottom and sa sika otu din say offense bia obe hu wo car ho no 225 cedis no ne ye pese ye state e ka kire ne say emre bia ma ne kwan ese onko gina kwan so nye sport fine emre bia ni kurum ha ma ne kwan ese onko ye sa ade no and regulation 158 no kura na okotu ye no ye be komre nim but me enka ho asem na ento ni tirim na wo hu se ne a oye no sebi esuma so kro no na wo de bo ahyenkafo say ye private say ye commercial
esuma so kro no
yes and wo bo esuma se kro no and wo bo ase obi a shatare tuntum bi ejina sum mu na uduru ana wagye o bag ne ade no nti wo hwe ye tifia asem no a eba press release ne so a that brofo clock bi e wo ho no what you say na kire se eno ne ye pa kire na ne nyina nkamfu ano sifa se ye ka se emra na wakotu no ye nkire mu a Oko regulation 158 no ono no kotu free ho no kire say be bia ni ho amra no 158 no 1 2 3 4 5 na okotu ye ni nyina e ma ne kwan say won kwaji obi a sport fine ye kasa delinquency brofo na wakotam abeto so na wo ka say yi no a wo de obetumi google the word delinquency na o ka no obetumi agogo na wahwe say sen na ase e kire what you say na regulation 158 na wo ko to ye no or say power to inspect, impound and prohibit the use of a motor vehicle. What you say? You say impound a power to inspect,
so
impound
obechie
what you say achie si ho ana say obe prohibit
oma eye onyano entonkoso enyusu ehyen
no ne mandate no eti na wo de wo car ko DVLA so koye ho adwuma a omo say ho atochima bi omo say koye bra ansa na ye issue roadworthy sticker the amount. That's what the law says.
I just ehunu say o hyen ni dimu ansa na de eye
sticker na
the amount.
What you say? Enti no say wo be ka kire me say mra we so ana wo be ka kire ya hyenkafo say mra we so na wo gina de aye ne ye hu say wa fom kwan. Ani nti ye hu ye no on say sometime June ho na omde sa we ni ba ye. Ye my lawyer for a petition transport ministry. So omo na omo hye omo ase. Ese omo kan omo tie na ento DVLA pani ni say baby a wonam no wa fom kwan to onyai. Ye tworo koma no no ene ye petition ye copy attorney general chief of staff parliamentary select committee chairperson on transport
okay
ene ye ma road safety authority bi and a shraj and then yen as ashenkafo committed drivers association ku no almost copy yen na sa enkratai ye de fa abefo kwan so EMS and I say the command post office for and de call serve all day alert here say obi enya na ye mom 1 month say ye better o monka
bosume baako
up till now ye de call 8 agets
Jevanse bosume baako no aba twam edina kire say ye bo no ma bo mutirimu po eso be di ye bone sa e chia mra no e de agi sika agu ne botom iti wo beti ano nam afidie so na ye ba ye na kada ho ye ba ye no sika eda ho no enya asam ketewa kada ho no ye bisa obi o ko DVLA ko di ne dwuma se wo ko ho no a ye de chewo obetua
yeah ye driver's license kura na omo ye maye no health insurance for to me ye instant card e de maye DVLA for na ya te people a show say temporary licenses right temporary licenses na for 3 months no sign bra na yan stamp achiri na bra na yan stamp achiri o how am de obefam ne ade ni kwe chief executive obai we hu sa de no ade no wa ya fa ho what you say na say aya na entoma etifa ba bi embre ba bia atia fa de anyamre sa it would to mean swan crofon kogu kwan so ese okwa kwagigi sport fine kire say offenses no say ebia mako 10 and 5 kura na bebo na waka 225 ni nyina abomu say wo gene instant or driver ni no na wo ni kwei wo kokwan so na ahe na wo botom a wo de bo
but Radam, so is it not to even protect you and your safety to make sure say ansa na wo de hye ni besi kwan so no na wa hwe hunu say nia ewo hu bia no eye I mean to a larger extent o ha muchichi mu be ye duokron de wo hunu say ye ansa na wo de esikwan so enya de eboa
so DVLA na odon ate ho na o yes ade no on na create all this problem se car no enye na nipa ne de na mo DVLA na create yo
ade na DVLA na create
ye ni o man mu ha eno o mo de PVTS by private testing stations you know ese so obey your car you commercial drivers there you come every 6 months because you see a car no more than private private for con 1 year you cost 6 months and I'm this private testing machines no buy stations no say you kwaye roadway na yemfa machine so na wo so your car na se sa de we omode ba no yete ho painting kwa ka kire om say and solve your problem DVLA for said this is the way to go and omode buy
this was when
2015 2015 honum baby it omode buy na ye kan ya omo antie no satam roadway de na ye no omo increase ni kosoro e de bi ma testing stations because private na ye say free be PPP omo de bia bibia ye ntumi nye ehonhom
but is it not right private public
very
to
good
ease the pressure on a DVLA
very
as
good.
Of the time
it would decide the naba car na obehia no so no the paper na ewo so no enwuye o and baby abakoye roadway de no ono DVLA no nim baby a wo call ye enti ade enti na hu se fom so wo car ne ho a onko question onkrofo na you would contract am no say ade enti na car we issue sticker mana car na rickety ade enti na onko bisa wom what you say now what says sikwan so abegina ho say o ba abechichi ahyenkafo yenye bone bia o enia oye kura no emra na okotu ye no emra ne ma ne kwan ese onye obi asika
so onye authorized officer the DVLA
onye dey
onye authorized officer pemra no
tumi bia ma ne kwan so onye ayi enu nti na emra ne ka ye bekenkan emra ne ka say police for oye inspector and above etumi impound the car what you say by in writing what you say o ma hu say car no say ni na wo ho enti no car no me jase fa kwa ebi ebe kwa kodi ewu ebi ebe kwa koye say enti no ma je car na na esi na wa chiro de amount what you say na wo kenkan mra na akosi a na wa kire wo say police ni no tumi de wo court Emma court to fine now. Bear 25 penalty units, not exceeding 50 penalty units. Sada mbraneka. Na enrana mitie ye wura ayi ni kwe wo ni TFM so. Ene ye umbisa ne se. Emra na hifa ena oyi free ye. O say regulation 2180 o kan ho a obehu. Wa we ye di piaka.
Regulation 2180 of a year LI 2180.
Oh no sa no ko 2 ye. Na kire se watie chete eni ho se yo so ye sa de. Ba san se o gisika esuma sisika nti hwe ne okoko 2 ye. Wo tie che se mra no kra no onim ho maache. It's in your petition, a cuckoo dam chief of staff ne ade ne yes srewom. Yes srew say Ghana ha na ye tie no. Emu nyamre ma hyenka force obi wa be so da Porsche car mu na bia 5 cd kura bi na no bottom. No akohia no wakwan so say meji 225 cd per offense. Na wira ho sem ba akokora wo mu ne say bia om keka bom na so wa anya sika no a na akodi akoye adwadie. Ebia to your 200 to your 300 with no receipt. With no receipt.
Have some of your members Omaba Catro say BBC see Amia Jones sika.
Eno ntina meti he America ho asem. Minim ni America. Me pure moso e wo UPSC Mpatamu ho. East Legon UPSC Mpatamu ho. Me pure moso. They stopped me. I didn't stop. What you say? It is say omanfo ni nimu mra ni nti no na o say obokro no. Na o say obokro no now yenkenkan brofo do. Banka obe permit na nka wo wakenkan amaya. So we dey enye committed for and I said driver for. A driver for
emrano a ene no eno na DVLA ejina so and I say DVLA say ojina so
into
the jumadi ya odi
into the mamenkenkan
Ghana Road Traffic Regulations 2012 LI 2180 Regulation 158.
Yes, son or the buy.
Regulation 158 subsections 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Very good.
Pacho any an authorized officer may, for the purposes of ensuring compliance with these regulations, A. Inspect a motor vehicle, B. Impound a motor vehicle, or C. Prohibits the use of a motor vehicle on a road. 2. Where an authorized officer inspects a motor vehicle under Sub-Regulation 1, the officer may require the driver or person in charge of the motor vehicle to produce 1 or A. the driver's license, B. the vehicle registration certificate, C. the road use certificate, and D. any other document required under these regulations. Offer 3 no. Or say where an authorized officer impounds a motor vehicle under Sub-Regulation 1, the officer shall A. issue a receipt for the motor vehicle to the driver or the person in charge, B. inform the driver or person in charge of the reasons for the impoundment, and C. ensure that the motor vehicle is stored in a secure place. Secure no issue because I've been to certain police stations. Oh, here baby, a cars NBC. I say
2 battery free
yes,
car.
Yes,
No,
yes,
will be
and there will be a car. 4. Make a regulation 1582 and I'm making kind. Subsections sub-regulation. Let me put it. Sub-regulation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May was sub-regulation 4. So also a person whose motor vehicle is impounded under sub-regulation 1 may, within 14 days of the impoundment, apply to the licensing authority for the release of the motor vehicle or on payment of the prescribed fee and on satisfying the conditions determined by the licensing authority. And if you look at a year near DVLA, any sub-regulation 4 of regulation 158, don't you think, and that's first question I'm able to on a year embrano, don't you think Womu enyinaso will be based on sub-regulation 4 of regulation 158 of LI 2180. Mamenka if fifth one na pacho wanu ye now dia mame. A person who fails to comply with a prohibition imposed under sub-regulation 1C commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a fine of not less than 25 penalty points and not more than 50 penalty units, or to a term of imprisonment of not less than a month or not more than 3 months. Sub-regulations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of regulation 158 of LI 2180.
No, okay, can you catch us? Yeah, sport fine, baby. Or so ba DVLA hornoa, and a year prescribed fee. What you say? Ni country or say bribijina so. Where ya impound or car, ya write in writing, ya the amount.
As prescribed by the law.
Yes, I know crampa prosi for and
of course.
And I'm a boy.
Yes.
A prosi for na ye. And until a prosi for so what to me say, woman do be court. Eh?
Yeah.
I'm a court no. I can say be a me 25 penalty unit or 50 penalty unit. No matter and what to mu bosome me and sa.
Bako anase me bako minimum ye bako. Maximum it should not be beyond 3 months.
Ain't no ye bisa say and he fa and a mandate in say on your sport fine.
So your concern is the sport fine, but not necessarily with the fines themselves.
Ain't
fine ye first why ye genuine is your issue.
Very good. Ain't no se nipa no aba DVLA. Say bia ne license e kura wuo. Na wa me ye no on time. Ye kwa omoji ye penalty me yetua no ne delinquency na omo ka ho asem. Where road where the wuo. Na wan koye on time wo kwa penalty da so wo betua.
So why aso brache no kwa de e
wan so twen wo. Eno ne ade a DVLA wo ye e wo ho a ye nim. More I test ya mo de buy ya na ye 5 CDs ya. They say mo hura ko do 100 CDs. Obi aka ho asem. See ye kwa ye tua. Ye yes niama we nyina wie na mo san issue license yi paper de share nsa no. Ya ka ho asem aka edi na ma ya fa ho. Wa hu say DVLA aye book SMS aka kire wo say license ye wu ana say bilibiti no say na ye wa hu bi da. Wa hu bi o phone so. So road where the wuo say book SMS wa hu bi wo phone so da. Na mo tete ho sa niema we nyina emfa mo ho as an authority. Emfa mo ho. No we be gina ka kire say wa ko gina kwa mu say car no say ni city atete a ene ya. Wa hu sa ya trotro ya 207 ya ekọ akrama hubo akwan na esonya ne ade na omde adwadifo ne koba no ebi wakoro om kanten ne ade no ye de sisi seat ne so na wo hia car no a na waka kire ne se ni seat atete papa so wo ye fa o chief executive officer no wanya V8 demu a enya no bi ne yade ya adwuma wo sa kwan na mebobo so no nka wo buy with immediate effect Mr. President kona koya sa kwan ko ta me ne fa ka papa mfa so watumi aka ho asam
no no your licensing authority
enti di an
no
ya ban na de
no bekwa ka kire aban se aban
ya ban na
kwan ne enti kona koya kwan
ya ban na de na kotena ho
enti se mu yenso atitimamufo ne be push aban se ba bia kwan ne da no anase se de kwan na ye na nye
enti aban mra me ye ono de onam no onim so onim
ono there is a mandate that has been given to ono so on
wo mandate no
enti mandate ne ka ekwan yo ho
enu nti na wo court kura no a judge ni tumi hwe wa ohun se law no ho bato tumi use no na adwene what you say edidi asem na wa be gina wo hwe poku asensa mu road ya hwe se na ekwan titi pansam ye enya ahyenkafo na ye de pressure gu so a enka kwan no fa so ye yi Dodowa road na da ho se ya na ye yi kohwe mfuturo kun ekun krofo contractor na wo so sesa ne niam call ye oni so biem what you say no be place a road no na mfuturo call the cab na ohia na wo se mfuturo because I want to me road wa we nti come on o ka say ne ye pay ye ho nie say ye car tete na ye de nam saa opani hwa kwan no a ye yusu okurum ha no So obi dis aka ni free ho na e bi adwade ni bi tis lego on okofa ho de ko hia na wo hia na say mache no. Wo de wa hu so free remoted area na eba. Say wo hwel not ba ko atu a. E wo say ye chew. Na hwel not na etu a show dashboard so say hwel not atu. Some of the a year or can if a driver in cry is unaware. Ebe a light ya doom. What you say, o back light, ebi a nso, ebi a driver ni kura ohun ye. What you say, ebi mu nso dia wo hwa. Ebi mu nso dia wo hwa.
O sorry anopa, o ba ya ansa na do ka bai. As a good driver, you check your
enu ntina me kasa no me ka kire wo say DVLA for na nkasa no. Sa o mu goro boys no ma say go nti no. Car na e wo say nke come machine ni so no. Ebi wo enko na who cause am. Eti omo atentire wotu omo to omo yi no mfiri ho ansa de bia omo pese omo to ade mu maya na goro boys na goro na omo atum na goro boys na goro mo so na ma wowom eti ye de ya ka kire no ya twere ho nkrata e de akọ ene ayi na ye ka no with immediate effect they should put stop to it ene ya ken kan mra no ye hu ba bia amra ne ka kire ye say you say no only ni dwuma open baby as
but na say emrano so antre specifically because if you are to read sub regulations 1 2 3 4 5 no antre specifically the time range within which I was say you bet me just can dey free oshenkani no wanya ebia oya so brache no is there any specific timeline I'm based on emrano I didn't come here yes yes
enti no we are no we bisa no say wa kenkan
yes
ma me so men kenkan na ye book ya gazette mu what you say this book has been gazetted wo dia no online there na o kan you so no akọ manipulating no
there be the same bra na me kan
enti kan we say the same thing na was so kan we
the same bra na me kan
enti kan we na say the same thing na was 158 158 down.
158. Power to inspect, impound, and prohibit the use of motor vehicle. Now, an examiner, an authorized vehicle inspector appointed by the licensing authority.
And no, I'm not appointed. I'm a PVT, a private testing station. I'm not. You say I'm testing cars
or a police officer.
Yes,
may inspect a motor vehicle or a trailer to ascertain whether the provisions of the act of the regulation made or permit issued under the act are being complied with. Mm-hmm. So here it mentions the authority, licensing authority, which is the DVLA. It mentions the police officer.
Very good.
But note should be made say the first entity emrano ebonidini the licensing authority.
Mm-hmm. So no na mandating for mo test cars no.
In the event of non-compliance, an examiner authorized by the licensing authority or a police officer not below the rank of an inspector may, by order in writing, prohibit the further use of the motor vehicle or the trailer until the provision has been complied with. 3. A person shall not use a permit or motor vehicle or a trailer to be used in contravention of an order specified under sub-regulation 2. 4. An examiner authorized by the licensing authority or a police officer in uniform may stop a motor vehicle or a trailer, again, underlining entity, the licensing authority, or a police officer in uniform may stop a motor vehicle or a trailer to ascertain whether the motor vehicle or trailer drawn is being used in contravention of the act or regulation made under it or a permit or a license issued under the act. 5. Where a motor vehicle or a trailer is found parked on a road, a police officer may impound the motor vehicle or trailer or cause it to be taken to a police station or place of safety and be detained there until the owner of the motor vehicle or trailer and the person driving the motor vehicle or responsible for the trailer can be identified and dealt with as provided for under these regulations. And so there is no clarity as to the licensing authority. Ebetimi aje sika ede free.
Wonim ne ntia emra say inspect 9 pound no say bia obi ne wheel not nyina tutu amanaka 2 a say mienu no kotu kan de na beba
edi akwansia na beba
very good enti you say impound a car na wo mo impound o car be na wate so ma impound ti na mra na nka kire say just sport fine ho na ma nipa no nko no you say impound a car wo kan duru ba bi kura na you say wo koto say car na say esi ho a police impound no mo ntwimfiri wo pharmacy police station is in the law kan to aso what you say it is obi a backlight ni ade enso a san say otia brake ya ni odi na chi hu ode bebom ntiri o say impound the car one can kire say just sport fine of 225 cedis one was ade no wom
eni
entina ade entina so akoya sa ade no wo kwan so na che so wo afa mra hye obotom say wo your authority nti wo be ya ne a wo pe iti e ho ne ye kan say impound the car we inspect car now ne tires nya passengers e wo mu nyina the police have a to me say obeyi nipa ni nyina fi car mu apeka afoforo de amo no one impound the car no no wa frɛ car wo na ze car no ye wo de a ono wa dele so de wo court so what you say so ofrɛ car wo na aka ho no de mo court no is the duty of the police and in fact regulation 157 and the kasafa sport fine and sport fine have not been implemented in Ghana. It is a provision say for nipa ne court na court wan kasa nya den and sentence na ma na penalty you know ntua enya ne na ho it is about DVLA din and about DVLA din the DVLA din the den one can't tell so much in a class when you just say scan. It opa can 157 no and then a kasa about sport fine. A person 4 years on the sport fine beba no. O man to me am fa mba. Because ya choma diri near maybe so man to me am fa mba. And no mo for traffic tech no ye dey. E dey ba up to now mo to me implement here no. It wo develop kwaji process for adwuma ye. O kwaji process for adwuma ya na in any way say yes obi tire area ede na yedi hu ye wo a tie depth gauge and yede check hu ayi won so mkita bi da enu to ko ayi ye kan say on PVT private testing stations no a wo tire area wo fa ayi afidie ni so a system no be ka kire wo go and change it windscreen ade omkeka ne ade nyina windscreen emra na wa ha o so windscreen no se crack dem ana se light dem a enche se windscreen asay o unless e bia biribia bomu a wo driver ni no hwa wo hu that means obscure what you say na mo ti wona mo ye ne amo pena kire se you driver ni okwa ne nko no nam kwan ne so unya a group of all the associations say na no koye demonstration fa we unya ye nyina ntin na kire se wo che ba ko a na ayi wasisi na age ne hu sika wo che ba ko a na wasisi na age ne hu sika say ne yetena mamu say ne yetena mamu ana nti mra ne da wanimu no enye ne ye kyero ye omo kyero ye ne de ye nsa sha ase transport minister o hot sabre no de nsa sha ase say ye nya yi nti so omo akoye amendment bi omo ye hu amendment bi no so ye hu so omo ya amendment by this law so why
ti mo pedien say DVLA enye dien per this statement
yes omo ni omo lem omo nya hyenkafo sika na omo jeje wo kwan so no no DVLA boss no okọ sa kwan so na sa sika oje na ebi nhye ne botom okọ bokro no de aba emra ne ya kan one man kwan so nkwaje sport fine we are serious o ye ne abre o
okọ bokro no say
na de amra ma kwan so we no chia na akoya de na ye o ede na ye o o ka se nka o ma bi anka no nka ye nche ne kura nko gina court mi sa se de nti no wo ye
da didn't na mo fa ne court
na say ya petition transport ministry ye man 1 month ye ntere nka won so ye de release ya ba the next action e duru ho ye be ma so ate omuro mra so
na se e wo mutirimu sa mo de DVLA me kwa kugina se ni bia
Eni yetirimo. Pe ebi ayenkoda menyane no. Na the honorable tina why and say ya suspended that a year more cano. Because na ye nim ena ye afi matching adwin asi so. What you say? Emre bi a prosi for prosi ni bi chi your driver back or a police station back home. Turning on red. Regulation 108. Turning on red. All my chair no wa red. Me kwa na Mr. Officer. Me pa chonye red nyina na wo fa ye chiwo. Or so what are you telling me? Prosecute no fa no court. And I'm so want to be prosecute no. And ne ochina ka ho. Emra na ye choro nti kan regulation 108. Ni ahwe so odi fo a. Wonu so am na me yantokwa ho pam misi abonten. And then the chief station officer have to come and apologize to me and say, oh, sir, obehwe no caution na ma driver na ko na me catch say it won't deter us from turning there. What you say? It's a brand na da wani mu no. So am nkan ye ye kan ye companion ye nim ne wom. It wo fuma ye ba betwe wa adwen asi so. Enu ntina ya ma bonten say ode ba ye no. Ye kan ho asem o. And no bo mean fit duku and no tisi mu no yes ade no it would ye attorney general ni mumra sen ye nti ne petition no won hwe se ne DVLA ne na kosi ne oye ne famra kwan mu ana
Right, as Danso, me no ase, say enano pay, oba bekan say we hope say e be keep me nya DVLA no mo see any much come on this same issue and also get their part of the issue said ye be ya semno e bit me amanagina pepepe
enti wo frɛ no
e be frɛ no
oje wo so a wo so onfa book ni to wani nanim no on kan kire wo on famra o make kan kire wo say na me de ya ba no ne ya kan no say Bible we your New Testament
yes
and your Old Testament
your Old Testament
enti ebi wo ha you say half near the th also ebi one near th free so bibia one ye ka meboa embra na da ya nimu no enti on fa road traffic regulations 2012 airline 2180 on fa mra no making kan die ntie no nkyere ba bi amra hye ne so onye sport fine nka ba me de so be kan 157 no
157
yes
emre no nti fache me
157 atifiasem no say
atifiasem 157 or say sport fine
very good
nti regulation 157
it has not been
of
implemented
LI2180
in Ghana as I'm telling you nti na ya de ashenkafo court motor court any ade me eko fine o ho no na atirimodin sam kora wo ho no so ne say sa act 683 no 204 no 204683 no it has been amended to 761 and a penalty unit no omate so aba form and so approach form fa no nya adwuma 761
I'm the old one
na ye adwuma eno so eno ho asem wo ho